Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Westwood. A bunch of you I have taught before, but this is my intro video to grade 12 physics, and I'm just going to talk here about this upcoming week as well as kind of our overall structure for grade 12 physics. So this week, hopefully make you a little happy start off. We're not going to have any physics content this week at all. Okay, this week is going to be for me to try to get to know you guys a little bit, to get to interact with each one of you, as well as to kind of lay down the foundation of what's going to be going forward for this grade 12 online physics class, okay? For those of you that did my grade 11 online physics course, this is kind of a similar view. I make a lot of YouTube videos based off of using my, the board on here. For those of you who are in my grade 12, in my grade 11 online class, you'll see this view a lot just because I do make a lot of videos off of the board kind of in this view or on the other side to try and help out. So, but let's kind of get into this week. So I'm making this video on Monday. I'm posting it here on Monday. If you're seeing here, if you're seeing on Tuesday, that's okay. But for what I want this week, all right, I finished teaching my in-class, my grade 9 sciences, by about 12:10. All right, so after that time is basically all my online time to help with physics students. So sometime on Tuesday or Wednesday, on Wednesday, I want to talk to each one of you, basically all 40 of my students. This was one big physics class, and then I got split into two to make it a little more manageable. I'm still going to kind of treat this as one really big class of 40 students. When I bring you in for labs, when we do live classes, it'll be kind of our big class, and I'll kind of let you know why in a little bit, okay? But what I want on Tuesday and Wednesday, okay? Hopefully right after you watch this video, I want you to message me and pick a time, sometime between basically 12:15 and 3:30 on Tuesday or Wednesday, and say, hey, Mr. Westwood, can I have a chat with you at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 12:30 or whatever time you choose. I want to meet with each one of you on Tuesday or Wednesday and just talk to you about basically two things. Why did you take this physics course? Like, why are you choosing to do this? Is it something elective for university? Or are you just taking it for fun? Second off, I want to know a little bit how I can help you. Most of you did an online course now. What did you like? What did you dislike? And what worked best for you? Okay, so it's going to be a short little 5-minute video, not video. 5-minute call, but I think it's going to be really important that I connect each one of you first for a little bit. Also this week on Thursday, there is going to be a live class at hopefully around 2 p.m. I'm going to send out a little form on the class that says, does 2 p.m. work for you guys on Thursday? The only people that I think it will not work for is those vocational kids, okay? I know there's about 5 or 6 of you. I'm going to message you individually or as a group together, and we will set up a time other than 2 o'clock. But otherwise, for the non-vocational students, I think 2 p.m. should work. So I want a live class Thursday at 2 p.m. That is going to be for basically 34 of you, everyone that's not in vocation from those two classes, okay? So 34 of you, I want to have a live class. And I'm going to be setting up the expectations that basically your camera is on and your mic is available. And here's how I'm going to I want this to be a real class. I want to be able to see you, ask questions, actually interact with you. I'm going to try and do some breakout rooms where I'm going to give you guys a question. You're going to have to figure it out in your breakout room, and then I'm going to enter and see how it's going, okay? Now to make this real and tangible, I'm going to put like 10 or 15% of your mark for the live classes, where I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to mark on basically observations and conversations. So I'm going to have you guys actually talk back to me about science. And so I'm going to put some very big real value into these live classes. I want this to feel more like a class, not like a offline or a distance ed, okay? I did that last semester. I didn't feel like it was the best that I could do for teaching physics, and I don't think my students got nearly as much out of physics as they were hoping for. So is it annoying to possibly turn on your mic and have your camera on and all that kind of stuff? Yes, but I think there's so many benefits from me being able to talk to you on those live classes and have you guys ask questions. Is it going to take a little while to get used to? For sure, okay? It's going to take a little while, but that's my expectation. And when I talk with each one of you, hopefully I can ease some trepidations if you're worried about that, okay? But I'm going to put a good substantial 10-15% of your overall mark just from live classes, just from talking to me. So hopefully it's a really easy 10-15% that you're going to get from this. Okay. okay? So that's Thursday, 2 p.m. I'll send out the form. It'll be on a post, all right? I'm going to do a live class every second week, okay? On that other off week, so let's say week 1, we have a live class. That's this week. Next week, I want to do a lab on the Thursday, Friday, where I'm going to bring a certain cohort. There's nicely only 3 cohorts because you all are grade 12s. I'm going to bring a cohort in basically at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock on that Thursday or Friday. Again, except for the Vogue kids, I'll talk to you guys specifically. And I want to do a lab every second week. It is going to be time constraining for me to do 3 labs, but I think it's hugely important. So every second week, I want you in school actually interacting with physics, okay? And another 10 to 15% of your mark is going to be just off of what you do in the lab, what you show me, what we talk about. I don't want this just to be a worksheet class, okay? It annoyed me of how that went in the first semester. I didn't feel nearly as excited about the stuff we were learning about, so I'm going to push myself and how much time I have to really make sure that we get in here into these lab settings and we play with physics, we play with science. Okay, that's my favorite part about science, throwing things and figuring out how far they went, why, and how it all works. And so I'm going to make that kind of very apparent, okay? So in the course, the teams course, there you go, the teams, if you go in the files, you'll see that there's a syllabus already there. There's like kind of a little weekly glance in the sense of you can kind of see how each week is going to break down for me. Monday, I'll put up some notes and some practice sheets. Tuesday, a lot of Mr. Westwood helpful videos like this, but talking about physics will be up. Wednesday will be kind of like I'll put the assignment up. Thursday, we'll either have a live class or we'll have a lab. And then the assignments are usually due by Sunday. That way I give you the whole weekend to work on it as well, okay? So that's kind of a weekly breakdown. I'll still kind of talk about that in class anyways, or in our live class, or one-on-one when we chat, okay? So I want to do a little intro video saying hi, and also, once you watch this video, again, I want you to message me right away. I want to talk to each one of you on Tuesday or Wednesday. Pick a time, tell me when you're available. I'll make myself available anytime after 12:30 to 3:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? Hope to talk to all of you soon, and I'm really excited for this. I'm excited to actually interact with you guys more than just through worksheets and assignments. Okay, class? Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.